The Vanishing Tycoon. How a millionaire disappeared without a trace. In the bustling city of New York, where dreams are made and shattered every day, there was a man named Daniel Hargrove. He was the epitome of success, a self-made entrepreneur known for his cutting-edge tech startup that had taken the market by storm. Daniel's life seemed perfect. He had wealth, influence, and a charming persona that captivated everyone around him. But beneath this polished exterior lay a story filled with ambition, greed, and ultimately a shocking disappearance. It all began on a seemingly ordinary Friday morning. Daniel, dressed in his tailored suit, walked into the First National Bank with an air of confidence that masked the tension brewing inside him. He had an appointment to withdraw $10 million, a staggering amount that would raise eyebrows if anyone else attempted it. But Daniel was a man of means, and the bank treated him like royalty. Little did they know that this would be the last time they would ever see him. As he sat across from the bank manager, a middle-aged gentleman named Mr. Thompson, Daniel's demeanor was calm. He explained that he needed the money for a new venture, something groundbreaking that would revolutionize the tech industry. Mr. Thompson, intrigued but cautious, initiated the transfer. The figures on the screen danced as the money was moved from the bank's coffers into Daniel's personal accounts. Just like that, $10 million vanished from the bank, and Daniel Hargrove walked out into the chaos of New York City, never to return again. Unbeknownst to everyone, Daniel had orchestrated an elaborate plan. For months, he had been laying the groundwork for his disappearance, carefully selecting the right moment and the right amount to withdraw. He had created a shell corporation to funnel his investments and meticulously planned every detail, from the false identities to the strategic locations where he would hide. As the clock ticked, Daniel felt a rush of adrenaline coursing through his veins. As days turned into weeks, concerns for Daniel began to mount. His friends and business partners were baffled by his abrupt absence. They had seen him as a pillar of the community, a mentor to many young entrepreneurs. Where could he possibly be? Rumors began to swirl, and the media picked up on the story. Headlines screamed about the missing millionaire, and speculation ran rampant. Investigators were brought in to piece together the puzzle. Detective Sarah Johnson, a seasoned investigator known for her sharp instincts, was assigned to the case. She was determined to uncover the truth behind Daniel's disappearance. As she dug deeper, she discovered discrepancies in Daniel's financial records, signs of a man who had been living a double life. Her investigation led her to a series of offshore accounts and shell companies, each one appearing to be a legitimate business on the surface, but hiding something sinister beneath. The deeper Sarah went, the more she realized that Daniel was not just an ordinary businessman. He was a master manipulator who had played everyone around him like a finely tuned instrument. Meanwhile, as the investigation unfolded, whispers of Daniel's whereabouts began to emerge. Some claimed he had fled the country, living in luxury on a remote island, while others believed he was hiding in plain sight, perhaps continuing his entrepreneurial endeavors under a new identity. The truth, however, was far more complex. As Sarah continued to unravel the threads of Daniel's life, she discovered a shocking connection to a larger criminal syndicate. Daniel had not merely disappeared. He had been involved in illegal activities beyond anyone's imagination. His tech company was a front for money laundering, and the $10 million he withdrew was only the tip of the iceberg. The more she uncovered, the more dangerous her investigation became, as the syndicate would stop at nothing to keep their secrets hidden. In a race against time, Sarah found herself in a perilous situation. As she closed in on the final piece of the puzzle, she received an anonymous message warning her to back off or face dire consequences. But her determination only grew stronger. She had a duty to find Daniel and expose the truth behind his disappearance. Just when it seemed like Sarah was getting close, everything took a turn. One night, after a long day of following leads, she returned to her apartment only to find it ransacked. Papers were strewn everywhere, her computer was missing, and a chilling note was left behind. "Stop looking for Daniel Hargrove." It was clear that she was not just hunting for a missing person. She was entangled in a web of danger that could cost her everything. Despite the threats, Sarah refused to back down. She teamed up with federal authorities to launch a full-scale investigation into the criminal syndicate linked to Daniel. This was no longer just about a missing millionaire. It was about exposing a network of corruption that extended far beyond the city. Together, they followed the money trail, leading them to surprising locations and revealing darker secrets hidden in the shadows. As the investigation intensified, an unexpected breakthrough came when an informant within the syndicate reached out to Sarah. This informant claimed to have seen Daniel alive and well in a foreign country, living under a new name. With this new lead, Sarah and her team quickly mobilized, preparing to confront Daniel and his newfound life. In a gripping confrontation, they tracked Daniel down to a luxurious villa in a coastal town far from the life he once knew. When confronted, he was shocked to see them. But instead of showing remorse, he smirked, revealing the arrogance that had driven him to this point. He had succeeded in his escape, but at what cost? Sarah, standing firm, laid out the evidence against him, the web of deceit he had spun over the years. Daniel's facade began to crumble as the reality of his situation sank in. He was not the untouchable entrepreneur he once believed he was. He was merely a fugitive trying to outrun the consequences of his actions. As the authorities took him into custody, the story of Daniel Hargrove became a cautionary tale, a reminder of how ambition can spiral out of control and the lengths one might go to escape the truth. But for Sarah, the journey didn't end there. The case opened her eyes to the complexities of human nature and the shadows lurking in the world of business. She had not only solved a mystery, but also uncovered a much darker side of success. In the end, Daniel's story served as a powerful reminder that no one is above the law, and the truth has a way of surfacing no matter how deep one tries to bury it. It was a victory for justice, but the scars of betrayal lingered in the minds of those who once trusted him. As for Sarah, she emerged stronger, aware that in the world of business and ambition, the line between success and downfall is often razor thin, and the quest for truth is a journey worth taking, no matter the risk involved. If you enjoyed this compelling story of mystery and human nature, don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing tales and share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think motivated Daniel to take such drastic actions? Your insights matter. Join us next time as we explore more stories that challenge our understanding of ambition and morality.